I don't know which one to choose. Do you see how bouncy this thing is? Camera should look into it. Can you see how clear it is? Like, yo. What's up, people? Welcome back to another episode with your favorite girl, the everyday Nigerian. If this is your first time tuning into my channel, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button down below for more information on more content from moi, who can get what the business idea is for today. We're going to be talking about how to start a hair business step by step. This is for my ladies, you know, the ones that want to start to make money by your, weave. I just wanted to make sure I demonstrate with everyone how to go about this. I know you guys know a couple of hair companies or hair businesses. You're purchasing from them, you're buying for them, or you've been buying from them for years, and you're just wondering, these people are making a lot of money, how do I enter this business? But nobody actually tells you how to go about it. This video is going to tell you about it. It's going to explain in details how to start a hair company from scratch. So I have my bundle here. I have one of my wigs here. I actually purchased this from what's her name again? Tamar's Mane. I actually purchased this from Tamar's Mane. Don't know if you people can see it, but I've had this hair for almost a year. I purchased it like in October last year. October, November, I'm not sure, but I purchased it but over a year ago. And I want to tell you why I suggest getting a good dealer when it comes to hair companies. What is a hair business? A hair business is a business that you do to sell hair. Now, what types of hairs? You're talking about all the Peruvian, Brazilian, it's Vietnamese. There's so many I cannot keep count of. But the one thing they all have in common is their types of grades. So there's a 1A, 1B, is it 1A, 2B, 3B, 4B, 5B. I've spoken to some dealers that have told me they have grade 10A, 11A, 13B. I can't keep count of the grades, and this was 2 years ago. So I'm very sure that right now they're probably like newer grades. So, but I'm giving you these tips based off my experience. As I mentioned before in a couple of videos earlier, that I started a hair company, but my hair company was a natural hair care company. So I started to import hair and sell natural hair extensions before they became the in thing. I noticed that a lot of people wanted to purchase natural hair extensions because at the time it was the in thing. So a lot of people were patronizing me. If I tell you how much money I was making, hey, Jesus, hey, if I tell you how much money I was making, that I will not explain in this video, but I will have a video to explain it. Just stay alert for that one, okay? A lot of people started businesses selling hair, and I wanted to share my own experience, how I sourced for my own dealer, how I brought my hair into Nigeria, into my country. This can also tell to other people, but how I brought it into the country and how I started to sell it. Number one is do your research. This one, you cannot avoid it. If you want to sell an item, you must research. I've mentioned it times and times and times. There's no shortcut to making money. You must do research. You must see what the competition is doing outside your business. You must see what they're trying to, sell, the types of hair they're trying to sell, and also the types of vendors you want, or the suppliers rather, that you want to purchase from. You need to research on the kind of clients you want to purchase your items, the types of hair that are trending right now. At the time, like I said, natural hair extensions were trending. I didn't want to bring a product that would sell to everybody like another hair company. Number two would be to find a vendor. Now, when I started my company, I spent about 2 months trying to figure out what vendor I was patronizing. I'm gonna mention specifically why you should not patronize AliExpress and you should patronize Alibaba. AliExpress is for one item only. For your personal use, you would patronize AliExpress. AliExpress is only for buying single items. Now, if you want bulk items, Alibaba is your go-to. Alibaba was created for manufacturers to put their items on there so that their wholesalers and retailers can purchase from them and bring it straight to their consumers. Now what I did was that I went on Alibaba to look through their product range. I typed in one donor hair or donor hair. Donor hair means these hairs were cut off other people. Click on the ones that you want. Now go to the page. This is where the research comes into play. You scroll down. I always scroll down, look through their product range, look at where their factory is. Most of these manufacturers always put either their WhatsApp number, their personal WhatsApp number, or a staff of their company's WhatsApp number. What I do is I take their phone number. It's usually always printed on one of their advertisements of their warehouse and where they're located in China. Take their WhatsApp number off that, add it to your mobile device, and send them a message on WhatsApp. Now the time difference, whenever I usually message them around, if I message them by 6 p.m. or like 7 p.m, it's like 2-3 a.m. for them. So when I'm going to bed by like 11 p.m, 12 a.m, it's like 6-7 a.m. for them. So whenever I message these dealers, they respond to me within the time range of like 6-7 hours. That's when they get to their phones. Speak with them. Say you got their contact from Alibaba and you would like to purchase the types of hair that you saw. They would ask you what type. Tell them to send you your product, their product range, and they send you a list of items that they sell to their customers. Now in that list, you will now see the types of hair, body wave, straight. You see it there. They show you the length for 8 inches, 10 inches, 12 inches. You find the inches that you want to purchase, and then you now find the price at the end. So for 12 inches of, let's say, body wave hair, maybe it's for like $30. You see there. For the straight hair, maybe 16 or 20 inches, you see it there. They would have listed maybe like $40 or $50. They put it there per bundle. You see, they list everything out for you, and you just start making your decisions on how to purchase them. Now you can do this for like maybe like 4 or 5 vendors from the Alibaba site and find the one that you want, the types that you want, or the price range between those 5. We're going to talk about pricing and reviews. For one, don't purchase hair bundles from people that are like $10, $9. You are buying sponge. Don't do it. Make sure you purchase items from like $30, $40, maybe $25, depending. But that $10, it's not good hair. Don't do it. Okay? Purchase items from like $30, $40, $50. Those items are quality, especially their donor hair. I'm emphasizing on this donor hair. Please don't go and type something else. When you're negotiating the price, you now start to ask them, oh, what's this price? What's that price? When they want to now ship it to you, they'll now give you the shipping fees inclusive of the prices. So they'll give you their pricing of their items that you've selected, and they'll give you the shipping fees. There's the option of local vendors. If you feel like the option to reach out to vendors in China is way too tedious for you or way too long for you, my advice is to search for local vendors. There was a conference I attended here in Nigeria. It had a conference for like beauty manufacturers and hair manufacturers. So we had a lot of these Chinese companies abroad come to Nigeria for that purpose. It was for like 3 days. So I had the opportunity to meet a couple of these vendors one by one and find out, you know, which ones have their products here locally in Nigeria and which ones I would have to, you know, speak with their bosses in China to ship down for me where necessary. You're going to research on delivery time. When you're speaking with these people, they mention for shipping, they have a couple of vendors that they use. They use FedEx, they use DHL, they use UPS, and I think they have their own Chinese delivery. Now, Chinese delivery, that's the one that AliExpress uses. That one will take you 2-3 weeks. So if you have a client that has ordered hair bundles on your website and you don't have it in stock, that's the worst delivery you can use. Make sure you use either UPS, FedEx, or DHL. Those 3 can, at least I can vouch for FedEx. Whenever I used to order my hair bundles to Nigeria from my dealer, she used to send them maximum of a week. I even had to give some of my clients the options to pre-order because I was guaranteed it would get to Nigeria rather within a week, and I could get it to my customer at a stipulated time. So it worked for me perfectly. So if you're going to use shipping companies, ask them for UPS, DHL, or FedEx. Those three. Do not use the AliExpress or the Chinese delivery company. You will get your item in 1 month, and that's just going to kill your business unless you want to order it in bulk, or you feel the option to order is cheaper. If you want to start your business as soon as possible, don't do that. Use the other options I mentioned. Before you actually purchase your items from these dealers, please ask them for samples. Now, most of these Chinese dealers always have the options to send you free samples. When they're sending the samples, they'll just tell you that we can give them to you, but you must pay for delivery. We can give them to you, but you must pay for delivery. That's how it works for them. There's no short-cut boycott. I've tried, trust me, every trick in the book to make sure that they send that thing for free. I've tried it didn't work. So it's either you ask for free samples or you order personal bundles for yourself to test it and send it to Nigeria or the country you're situated in. When the samples come, you test for longevity, you test for durability, you test for the length, the volume, test from all your vendors that you're patronizing, so you choose the best option. When you're ordering and you've chosen the products that you want, or the dealer that you want, and the types of hair that you want, you bulk order. You don't order in batches like maybe 1 or 2 hair. Save your coins. Make sure you order in a large bulk, maybe like 30 or 40 bundles if you want to start off easy. Or if you feel like 30 is still too much, start off with like 20 bundles. I started off with 6, and my hair extensions were like, I know how much I charged for like just even 2. I started off with 6. The profits I made from that, I used that to go and order at least 20. So it kept growing from there. After you've made your order with them, they will send you payment options. They usually ask you Western Union or they ask you PayPal. I always chose PayPal because it was a cheaper option for me. Now, how you go about this PayPal is that you would actually have to create a PayPal account. They will send you an invoice through PayPal into your email. You give them the email that you signed up your PayPal account with, and they use that email address to invoice you. When you now go to your email to see the invoice, you will click the payment option and you see a PayPal page which shows you the items that you've put there that you've ordered, the company that is giving you this order, and your own personal address, plus a payment option for you to click. When you're signing up with PayPal, they will ask you for your payments option like details. So I usually use my either Zenith Bank card or my GT card. Those 2 banks work with PayPal. You can put the options there, and when you're making payment, it just automatically links to your PayPal account. Once you click the payment option on that invoice, it pays it for you, as long as you have the exact amount in equivalent in your accounts. So if, for example, I'm paying for items that are $100, I must have the Naira equivalent of $100 in my account, which PayPal will now take from my either GT Bank or Zenith Bank card and then pay it to this person before the payment is approved. Once the payment is approved, you'll be notified via email and they'll be notified. Shipment is usually sent between 1 to 2 days after you've made your payment. They have to get your order ready and send it to the delivery company that's bringing it right to your doorstep. If you want to create your business page on Instagram, I will give another tutorial on how to make your brand look and how to make it more appealing to your customers. But you must understand that you have to create a Facebook and an Instagram page just to promote your brand. That is where you're going to sell your bundles. Paid advertisement. This is the last point. I feel like I've talked for so long. I've mentioned this one in several videos. You need to leverage on your Facebook and Instagram ads. It gains traction for you. If you have those videos that you are brushing the hair and it's doing pack pack and people are seeing it on their sponsored ads on Instagram and on Facebook, it will drive traction to your business. I can't emphasize on how Facebook and Instagram ads have been so helpful to my business. Facebook and Instagram ads are the bomb. Leverage on that. Find out how best you can use their platform to push your brand. I can't tell you how you're gonna make so much money, but it's a very lucrative business. I'm going to now explain in other videos on your branding strategies for your hair companies and other methods you can use to push out your brand and how to improve sales. But until then, please give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button down below to subscribe for more content on juicy entrepreneurial tips. Until then, please stay safe, be at home, and keep watching. Bye.